It's day 17 of NaNoWriMo, and I haven't started writing at all yet. It's like already like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I guess some days are obviously going to be a bit more difficult than others, considering my horrific circumstances of my life at the moment. But yeah, I saw this quote on Pinterest, and it said, "Stay drunk on writing so that reality cannot destroy you." And I wish that I could do that today and write and forget like I did yesterday. I wrote over 5,000 words and it felt amazing. But today I am just finding everything a little bit tougher. I'm battling to get into that zone of sitting down and opening the laptop and writing. It's just gone 3 o'clock and I've just written 1,411 words, so I haven't technically reached the daily target yet of 1,667, but it's 3 o'clock and I'm actually going to go and meet 3 girlfriends to do like a bit of it's not really a clothing swap. One of the girls is leaving Spain to go to South Africa, and she's getting rid of a whole bunch of winter stuff. As you can see, I don't own much wintry stuff. I'm shivering in a little summer dress, so I need to go choose some clothing. I get quite sad when I hear some people talking about their stories and saying that they're at quite a boring part in their book, and I was like, wow, I mean, like, so far in my entire book I haven't really come across any part that I found particularly boring. I mean, why would you do that? Make it interesting then. But now, like, it's not exactly boring, but it's not as gripping and twisty and intense as the rest of the book has been so far, and that is the bit that I wrote today, which is I think also why I was struggling more today to put my heart and soul into it. But I'm gonna see if there is a small paragraph that I can read to you like yesterday. So basically what's happening now is my main character cannot go to a hospital, she cannot go to a bus station, she can't go to a train station, and she can't go to an airport because her husband might be there to find her and finish her off. And also he's now basically said that she tried to murder him so she would get arrested. So she's now trying to find her way back to England, and she's got this super yacht that she's going to be going on to get back to England. They're about to do a passage from Mallorca to England. The boat is smaller than I thought. I was expecting some sort of ferry, but this is a bloody super yacht. I've never seen something so luxurious bobbing up and down in its berth before. A chunky Scot hops off of the boat and greets Jacob warmly. I hide behind Jacob's back like a frightened child, cowering away. The stranger's blue eyes look over me. At my black eyes and bruised arms, I can see a look of pity on his face. I'm Trevor, the captain, he waves, not extending his hand for me to shake like someone normally would at first meeting. He can see that I do not want to be touched. I nod, looking back and forth between Jacob and Trevor. "So how long is this passage going to take, man?" Jacob asks, in an attempt to break the uncomfortable silence surrounding the 3 of us. "It's completely dependent on the weather. It's a serious undertaking due to the weather at this time of year." Trevor looks right at me with a stern look on his face as he says this. I want to run all the way back to Jacob's house and never have to set foot onto his vessel, but I know that this is my only way home. I stand a little taller, feeling the cool breeze tickling the back of my neck where my hair had once fallen. I listen on. With the range that this boat can do, I'd say we'll fuel up when we reach Biscay and then head onwards to England. 10 days possibly, he shrugs. My heart plummets. 10 days. Jacob nods on my behalf, then turns to me and very slowly wraps me into his arms. "You'll be okay now," he whispers into my neck. I try not to cry as I pull away from the only arms I feel safe in right now. Instead, my scabby lips break into a half smile. I feel the skin tearing as I offer it to him. He places a hand on my frozen cheek. "Thank you," I say, turning on my heel and having Trevor help me on board. I stand on the stern of the boat and watch Jacob walk away, feeling suddenly petrified all over again. I don't know anyone here, and they will all be looking at me, wanting to know what happened. I don't want to have to explain myself. I pull the sleeves of my sweater over my knuckles, pull my hands into fists, and bring them to cover my mouth. My clothing smells like Piper. I miss her, the mangy mutt that tried to bite me. I am lost in thought for a moment, thinking about a dog. I imagine choosing one when I finally make it back to England. I think I need one now, not just for the sole purpose of protecting me, but for a companion too. I had really enjoyed Piper's company over the last few days. Trevor pulls me from my daze. I can give you a tour if you'd like, meet some of the crew and owners. They're all on here somewhere. He has a kind smile, thick pink lips that pucker naturally, big white teeth, no fillings or stains, eyes as blue as the sky on a cloudless day, a tattoo of a unicorn on one arm. I am not scared of him. That's it. Sorry, I got a bit carried away there and didn't stop reading, but yeah, that's a little snippet of what I wrote today. Let me know what you think. Obviously it's not as gripping as yesterday's little bit, but I don't know, I'm still feeling pretty happy and stuff with my writing, so I think I'm doing really well for a first draft. I think the writing is pretty good. Obviously it does need some editing and my reading aloud skills are not fantastic, but there you go. Let me know how your NaNoWriMo is going and all that jazz. I will catch in with you tomorrow. Bye. Oh, I might not actually catch in with you tomorrow because I have work on a boat for the day. So I was actually trying to do double today so I could take tomorrow off because I have to work to earn money so I can leave. But yes, I just don't know if I'm going to write more today, and I don't know if I'm going to write tomorrow, so I'm going to be falling behind once again. Bye.